I've always thought of the mystical traditions in Christianity and in Judaism as the minority report. In the tradition, the majority makes rules and doctrines, but the mystics kind of go around, under, and maybe above the rules. Would you say that is true in Islam as well?
Not so much, and not so much historically. It's interesting, as somebody who has attempted in a very simple way to study as many faith traditions as I can. Theology and theological speculation has an enormous centrality in the Christian tradition. It's very much a minor tradition in Islam. Our sages were actually much more concerned with how to live a luminous life, how to have love permeate communities and souls. And so it was the Sufis, it was the mystics and the poets and the musicians who have always been central. I know, as well as you all do, that very few of our great religious traditions in the world today are characterized by lovers and mystics and contemplatives. So something has shifted, we've lost something, but it's not lost forever. And as the sages of this country have reminded us, truth crushed to earth shall rise again. And may that be.
Yes.
May that be.
Okay, and time for one more question. And I will remind you that those in the audience, that he will be available to sign books on the porch of the Hall of Missions across the way there. And you may purchase the books in the Octagon, if you wish. And you can meet and greet with him there. So we have about a minute left. Dr. Omid, what drove you to teaching as a profession, and what sustains you personally to do what you do?
Love. And my children, which is one and the same. I've had the incredible fortune of traveling to about 40 countries and meeting ordinary, beautiful people, charismatic teachers, scholars, and saints. There's very few universals. But the one universal that I know with zero hesitation is that people in every one of those 40 countries that I have been to passionately love their children. And they have sacrificed for them. They have gotten up in the middle of the night again and again and again. And if you've ever heard of someone sleeping like a baby, that means you woke up every 2 hours pooping yourself. And the only reason you're alive is that somebody loved you more than they loved their own sleep. You've been sacrificed for, you have been loved upon. And I would do anything for my own children. And they know that. But I also know that I don't have a monopoly on that. And everywhere that I have gone, people of every faith and no faith equally love their children. And so the reason that I do the work that I do is with that reminder of what if the injustices of the world were happening to my children? What would I say? How would I stand up for them? How would I wish for others to stand up for them? And don't we dare be silent if it's happening to somebody else's child.
Thank you, Professor Omid Safi.